The Disability Network of Mid-Michigan's mission is to promote and encourage independence for all people with disabilities. We serve individuals with all types of disabilities: cognitive, mental, physical, vision, hearing, and those with multiple disabilities. Our vision is a community where every sidewalk, playground, educational establishment, and workplace is accessible to everyone, regardless of ability. When people need information and answers to their disability-related questions, we have answers. Whether it's about consumer rights, the law, accessibility, community resources, or peer support groups.
I have confidence in the people that are here because they did an extremely good job of getting me to the point where I am today. The Disability Network was arranging my case for disability. We got everything settled and everything settled in a regular sense of normality. A little after that, I got asked by one of the people here, was Terry Katie, and asked if I would be interested in volunteering on a regular basis. I'm good with computers, so I do some file scanning with them, and a little bit of work like that, but mainly clerical things. They're there for me, and if they need the help, I'm there for them, and that's the way it should be. I think the sense of independence is the idea that you can't stop, and you don't stop, and you won't stop. So the idea is to keep changing and to keep growing. I'm in a position now where I can begin to move forward, whereas before I had started working with Disability Network, I was pretty much in a holding pattern, just kind of wondering what to do next. I'm a smart guy, but smart guys like to have all the answers, and I didn't have any. And more importantly, I didn't know where to go and where to move forward with. I knew I wanted to, but I didn't know how. So I had to start asking the right questions, and these were the people that had the answers. Overall, I would say there's good people here, and it works.
At Disability Network, we work from a person-centered plan. This means we recognize that each person has their own unique ideas, needs, dreams, worries, and desires. We personalize their services and work with them to meet their specific goals.
When I was a young boy, 4 years old, I had a brain injury.
And what that has caused is a long-term effect of slowing down of his developmental skills. And what we do is we encourage him and assist him if necessary.
I like having staff, and they've all been helping me out.
Be it transportation to and from places, cooking, assistance with going to the laundromat, that type of thing, and out onto the community for fun.
Disabilities helped me out a lot and stuff with going places and stuff and taking me on outings and a lot.
So it can be something the consumer really enjoys, things we do as a group, and it's really encouraged because life is not all about work. It's about fun too.
McDonald's, I cook on the grill is my main job. I've always done there since I first started on it. And by this February 1st, it'll be 3 years total I work there. And everyone's been saying I'm the #1 best cook over there right now because they really like how fast I cook. I am a super speeding, fast, hard worker on the grill and deep fryer.
His attention to detail is amazing. He makes these things out of his beads and his jewelries that is just absolutely amazing.
Independent, like living on, means to me like living on your own, becoming more capable of doing stuff on your own and stuff, and being more independent.
We can help people live in their own home as an alternative to a nursing facility. From planning to identifying and removing barriers to reconnecting in the community.
With the transition program, after we transition someone back into the community, we specifically get funding to follow them for 6 months. And in that 6 months time period, we help with paperwork, getting them settled, making sure they have all the equipment that they need, making sure that they're going to be successful.
Well, before I went to tender care, I was kind of jumping couches and just staying with friends.
He didn't have a place of his own. Well, then he had the traumatic incident where he had to have his hip replaced. The first one did not take, so he had to have a second one done. And then he also ended up having a knee replaced too shortly after I helped him get into his own place and back on his feet.
Disability Network definitely helped me out a lot when I needed it the most, let's put it that way.
Somebody that's in the nursing home like that has a lot of chronic pain or has to have multiple surgeries, they get into a cycle where they just feel so depressed, they feel that they're going to have to stay there for the rest of their lives, that they're never going to have a life again.
She found this place. She was there with the truck when they moved all the furniture they gave me, the lights and the couch, chair, bed.
So best thing about the transition program is we don't just provide furniture, we don't just provide apartments, we don't just do paperwork, we help them get a life back, whatever life they choose.
And so it's nice to have to know you have a home, a place to go to, that you know is going to be there, you know it's yours.
It always warms my heart to know that he's here, he likes the place, and I still keep in contact with him even now after his period in the transition program's over.
The Stages Transition Program at Disability Network helps prepare youth with disabilities for leaving the school environment, including the challenges and opportunities of living and working independently as adults.
Casey is part of our Stages program, our youth transition program, and his disability is such that once he gets a skill or a craft down, he's really very good and very capable.
Tim's a good guy to work for. Recycling, trash, wash tables, and during the summer I'll pick up outside. Prepared me to have a job and get things done fast but efficiently.
Tim and the other staff are mentors, and as Casey said, he's worked with him for a few years now, and so it becomes really a mentor relationship.
The Disability Network helps you a lot, helps you get ready for working and living on your own.
By doing activities and learning, setting goals and making those, the student really gains confidence in themselves, and that's our goal.
I liked him because he's patient and nice, and I get free pop.
Our Veterans Program provides peer support, living skills development, employment mentoring, and mobility training to help veterans with disabilities reacclimate to civilian life.
I had the accident on, like I said, it was 11 o'clock at night or so, and they airlifted me to a hospital, and 8 days later I woke up and was told that life would be different for me. The traumatic brain injury was the biggest. I got out of the military, I got approved for school and went, and then that was when we realized that there were some issues, that I couldn't retain things the way I did before. I needed help. The TBI we learned was affecting me in more ways than what we thought. Crossing a road was a challenge to make sure that you remembered that there's traffic and you need to look both ways. Learn how to read, learn how to flip an egg, walk, everything. Learning how to count out change from a dollar bill when your total was 86 cents and you don't know how to put that together yet because you don't even remember what a dime is. And for the past few years, I haven't really done much with my life, but because of Disability Network, I'm on my way to doing something. Right now, we're starting school back up. It'll be kind of a play it as it goes, but anywhere from a paraprofessional to working in a place like Hope Network, which helped me so much, and helping and giving back. It's just whatever level I can get to. Or an autism center, to have it where my entire day was working with not just one kid, but 6, 7 of the same kids all the time. I couldn't imagine anything better. Be able to help them along. I couldn't think of anything better. But for a long time, I thought I would never live on my own, never do anything independently, and here I am.
I just want to say thank you for all the people that donated money for Disability Network. That was very thoughtful of you.
Thank you, Disability Network and Metro 10.
Thanks to the Disability Network, I'm moving forward and succeeding again, and they've been a very big part of that. And I hope they will be a big part of everyone else's life as they help other people to keep moving forward too.
Well, I'd just like to thank Disability Network very much for all the help that they've given me and the follow-up that came with it. Thank you.
I just want to say thank you. I start school today and I start a whole new part of my life, and Terry and Disability Network are the reasons I'm here and the reason I feel like I can accomplish it, and all I can say is thanks for that.